Hi, everybody. So, I have been getting a lot of questions about what accountability coaching is and what I'm offering in my special $22 weekly 20-minute sessions for accountability coaching for physical, emotional health, and spiritual growth. So, I'm really excited to share with you because I would not be offering this service if it wasn't something that I receive and have the benefits from in my own personal life. I have seen so much growth by having the financial exchange that I do with my coaches and by having a set time where I talk to them. And let me be clear, like, these talks aren't the same talks that I have with my friends that are like venting and blah, blah, blah. These are productive talks. Like, in a matter of like 20 or 30 minutes, like, we get to the core wounds, we get to the real, authentic reasons of why I do the things I do and what I can do to shift out of old habits and how I can stay on my productive, healthy schedule. And that can include a number of things to physical exercise, diet, people I'm interacting with, how I spend my days, whether I'm showing up or not for my responsibilities that I need to take care of, whether it's stuff I love to do or, the more tedious things. So I think it's really important that everybody has a coach. All the people I know who are very thriving in their businesses, very successful, all have coaches that they rely on. There is a number of amazing coaching programs out there. So even if you don't feel like you're finding the right coach for you, I am always happy to point you in the right direction. I know a lot of men who do some amazing men's initiation coaching. So sometimes it's nice to have someone in the same sex. Sometimes it's nice to have someone in the different sex of you. So it's nice to kind of play around and sample different coaches. I have gone through a few different ones, and there's times where you do feel like you're completed with one, and it's okay to move to another or to take a break from coaching. But nonetheless, throughout my whole business, throughout the past 5 years, I've always had at least one coach that I've been seeing on every couple weeks to monthly basis. And these things can get pretty pricey. So it's a little different than, a drop-in yoga class. You're not just like tuning in. You're tuning in with somebody who's helping you and deciphering kind of what you're saying, what you're feeling, and letting you know the way it's coming out, the way it's being projected, so then you can see that reflection. And coaches really lay it out clear. So it's not going to be like some of the easiest conversations you've ever had, but they are so important because you need someone in that safe container who's going to help guide you and help you get to those goals and really like let you know what seems to be kind of standing in the way. So yeah, I am really excited about this opportunity. I have paid anywhere from like 100 to like 160 an hour for coaching. So those kind of services are, they can get really pricey and up there, which is why I'm offering this $22 for 20 minutes, similar to a yoga class price, where I will take my time and we will spend that 20 to 30 minute chunk of time focusing on you. The first half is focused on you kind of giving me an update, and the second half is more of a productive, direct approach, like what can you change for the next week? What can you do? What are your goals? How are you going to get these things you need to get done completed? And then the following week, we touch on all that, and then we start again. So it's really nice. It's important to have these kind of services in your life, whether you go to therapy, like psychological therapy, whether you meet with coaches, whether you are in a sport, maybe that's kind of your coach. That's a very like nice way to intertwine those kind of things. I work with a lot of my yoga clients where we do the physical work and the emotional work at the same time. So it's that nice combination. But whatever sits well with you, I am offering a free 30-minute intro call to further explain how this could cater to your individual life. So feel free to let me know if you're interested in that, because that's always available. Happy to show you what I have to offer in addition to these 22-minute coaching calls. And these spots will fill up fast. I've already scheduled quite a few, so I'm going to leave a couple more open because I know there's people that want this help And when you feel like your mental health is struggling, this is a really great way for a really great price to kind of take control of your life and then be held accountable. Because like I say, the buddy system works. When you go into something with someone else, you guys can be accountable for one another. And it's, like I said, different than a friend. So when you have a coach, you're kind of like, okay, like, wow, I'm going to have to talk to them next week. So if I make this bad decision, like, I'm going to have to face, like, the troubles of that, which not only will reflect in your own life in the number of ways making a bad decision will come up, but when you're talking to your coach about it, you'll kind of be able to you'll see that domino effect of your decisions. So it's really nice to be held accountable. I do it monthly, weekly. It's brought so much peace to my life and really made me think about all of my decisions before I make them, and allows me to be a lot more responsible for what's going on in my life. So I'm not just like pointing my finger, playing the blame game, because I am fully responsible for putting up my own limitations and my own boundaries and making sure that those are suited best for me. And that's what I want to help my clients with. So you can find me at riseaboveyoga.com or Instagram riseaboveyogi, or Maddie, MADDIEMM on Instagram. Let me know. Send me an email, meditationmaddie@gmail.com, and hope to speak with you soon. Namaste.